we have two tools for creating the text: artistic text tool and the frame text tool. First thing is artistic text tool. If you're holding your mouse, you can see a panel that we have two tools in it. Text tool, it's very simple. You can type a simple text by click and dragging. You can, if you're holding mouse, you can define size of your text, and then you can write any text that you want. Very simple. Then with the move tool, you can move it. This is a text. It's not curve. For converting it to the curve, you have to convert to the curve here. And I want to explain some of these tools. First, you can here choose any font that you want. You have to just select it and go in your mouse over these fonts, and you can use any font that you want. If you click one of these hearts, you can bring these fonts to to your favorite. For example, this is my favorite. If you want, you can click on it, and then this is all font, recent use, used font. In this part, you can, it's very useful. You can see used font or favorite. We have two favorite that you can choose them. This is our main font in tutorial cells. As you know, you can rotate it. Please note here, with the transform panel, you can change its position X and Y. You can change width and height. Very simple, with going your mouse and scroll it. Control Z to rotate. And then you can change any number for rotation. And here you can define the pivot rotation. And it's rotate based on the pivot that you choose. Or you can use and give the slice. So here, based on the font that you selected, you can choose between this bold, small, medium. For example, in all, I think, yeah, it's a regular, light, like italic, bold, italic. You can, based on the font that you choose here, you can choose different size. Here you can change the font size based on PT or pixel that you can define it in the settings. I explained it before. Or you can select your font to being settings, or simply you can go in your mouse over that and scrolling your mouse. Here you can choose between bold, italic, underline. It gives you an underline here. Select it again. This red, it's because it's not defined as a correct things. If you separate tutorial with cells, now it tells you it's correct. It checks the issues for English language. Then going to the selection tool. From here, you can change the color. Very simple. You can change any color that you want with swatches, gradient, color, gradient. Like, just simple click and drag it, and you can change your color with the gradient. Interesting. From here, you can change the character setting that I will be explaining later. Each character size, its kerning, its distance between them. Or here is a paragraph. If you have a paragraph, if you click A, you can see open a character panel that will be explained later separately. Here you can change the style. You can bring the paragraph panel. I will explain it in the separate lesson. I explained them when I explained to paragraph. Therefore, aligning the text frame. I will explain it here. And paragraph leading, I explain it later. Here is another lesson for typography. I explained it later. And I explained it before. You can convert it to the curve. It's a text. It means you can type any text that you want. from here. We'll select it again. You can, if you have enabled transfer origin, you can change the origin here. I explained it before. You can, if you click and drag its height transfer while dragging. Here is alignment for aligning the objects. It does not work here because it's just one how I explained it before. Transfer objects separately. If you have, I explained it in move tool. You can refer to that, and then you can convert to the curve. And as you can see, it's created several curve based on letters, and now you can access to them and change the curve as you wish. Control Z, bring it to the text game. This is a simple text. You can double click and drag one node and change a different size for that. Interesting. Or different size color for one specific letter. Okay, all of these settings. Or for example, a different font for that. Interesting. So you have access for each letter. Okay, this is our letter. Another interesting text tool by holding your mouse is frame text. You can simply click and drag and insert lots of text here. You can copy and paste from outside of the software, or you can simply right click and insert filler text. You automatically insert with the text. This is an frame. You can come here and click and drag to change the frame. Oops. Select it. Simple. You can rotate the frame. And as you can see, if I click and drag, you can change just the frame and the size of the text does not change. If you want to scale your, you can move it with here. If your mouse coming this way, if you go in here, you can select your text. But if you want to select your text, I don't know why is that. You have to go to the layer, then what was that? Convert to the art text. Boom. And then you can click and drag and select it. Okay. Double click more to select art. And it's changed from artistic to from frame to the artistic. And then as you can see, if you change the box, it's changed with the text. But Control Z. But now we are in a frame text again, and we have another handle here. If you click and drag with this handle, you can change the size of the text with the changing size of the frame. But if you click and drag from here, you just change the frame size, not the text inside. That's simple. And then you can come here and alignment in the center, as you can see, the side, left, right, justify left, or you can choose another justify. You can see it's a paragraph and text, justify all, like this. Or another justify based on the top, based on the center, vertical, based on this frame, based on the button, or justify vertical, all of them. Snapping to the top and bottom. Nice. It's based on the top. It's nice. You can add at the first of any paragraph bullet list or numbered list. 1, 2, 3 is automatically added for you. And here is a paragraph leading. You can change the paragraph uh, distance between the lines. Nice. And that's it. It's very simple. You can create a simple paragraph text frame or text this software. In the next lesson, let's talk about the character panel. You can access all of this here. The window, text, character, glyph browser, paragraph, and text style or typography. I will explain them one by one in the separate lessons. Hello, my friends. To continue these tutorials on YouTube, subscribe us, like us, and hit the bell icon. And now you will be alerted about all of the amazing videos that we release.